What is going on, everybody? Quancredible here, bringing you the review for Black Clover episode 163. And like, granted, I knew they were going to like start adapting things really, really fast, just because like we have a limited amount of episodes before it's over, or at least before the anime's over. And like it's just like this, they did a lot. Like they did like four chapters in just this like one episode. So I'm gonna try to like hit cause like there are definitely things that were adapted really well, and then there's some things that were kind of even more confusing in the anime. And one thing I will say in the beginning is it was dope to see like Dante like actually get to like box Asta for real. Like he actually just got beat up just with straight hands. Seeing that in the anime was actually really dope. But the main thing that I really wanted to get at first that kind of confused me was the stuff with like Gray's backstory. Now like Gray's backstory was like an entire chapter in the actual manga, and like you know it was cool to see it animated. Like the sisters' grimoires designs were actually really really cool and all that. And like the first thing, I guess like it's not really a big deal. But like it was with Gray's name, cause like they say like, cause like in Gray's initial character profile, like we don't know what her real name is. Like it just says like real name unknown, and it's like it just seems like this would have been a good time just to fill it in. Like they even gave us like the stepsisters or the step family's last name, which was like Whiteley or whatever, so you could like assume her like name to be currently like to be like Gray Whiteley, I think is what it would be. But like I just don't see the reason for Gray's real name to be hidden. Like it just seems really odd. Like I just I'm not seeing what possible plot point could come off of Gray's real name. At least her real first name, real first and last name. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm looking too much into it, or maybe it could be a plus thing for afterwards. Like for after all this whole Spade Kingdom stuff, there could be an entire plot revolving around Gray's actual family. But it just seems odd that it wasn't brought up like now. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have assumed it was going to be since it wasn't brought up in the manga. I just sometimes the anime has been doing a good job at filling extra stuff in. So I guess that was one of the things that I was like kind of looking forward to seeing like filled all the way in. Something that I found funny in her flashback was the fact that she had to train for like 5 years just to be able to do like that transformation spell was kind of funny to me. It's like dang, Gray's magic is actually really special, but it turns out that she's not really all that talented, which is just like I don't know, something that I just found kind of funny. Also, it was dope to see Gauch in the end. Like I really enjoyed that moment or that panel in the manga, despite a lot of people not really caring for a Gray flashback at all. But enough of Gray because like that was easily like the most like not exciting part of the episode. But really, we got to see the first initial confrontation between Yami and Dante, which I mean, I'm not gonna lie. After last episode, I had my hopes kind of high, or not kind of high, but I had my hopes up. My hopes were definitely up for how the fight looked, and I will say this: it didn't look bad. It was not a bad looking fight by any means. I was just expecting like I like me personally, I wanted something along the lines of like Patri versus Yami, but there's still more going on, so who knows what we'll get in the future. And there were some really clean moments, like whenever Yami uses his dimension slash whatever like color scheme this like whatever color scheme this is, like I don't know if this is like inverted or negative, like whatever it is, how they make everything look different is always really dope. The moment at the end with the EI slash on Dante, just how that moment felt really fluid and really well done. Just for me, that's kind of where it ended because like the rest of the fight seemed a little weird. Like I don't know, it just seemed off. And me personally, like this is kind of where I thought the episode was going to be over. I had no idea, like I thought they were going to do like the very beginning of the like Heart Kingdom stuff. But like no, we got like an entire fight with Luck at the end of this too. So I was like, wow, we're getting like a lot of content right here. And it was the fight again with Luck versus one of Vanaka's dark disciples being Savekin. And the fight was really dope to see. I know one thing that kind of bothered me though is like I thought there would be more of like an exchange between them, like literally like Luck like hit him and then Savekin punched Luck one time and then Luck's like bleeding profusely through his face, through his head. Like he like Savekin's one punch didn't even look like it did all that much, but Luck was like severely damaged off of it. So that part was like a little strange to me, just because I thought there would be a bit more of a clash. Maybe he took some more hits before he's just like on his last legs. But it was actually really cool to see like just how they did do the runes and how they did him like bouncing around trying to hit him. Honestly, in the manga for some reason I thought it was like nighttime when this fight was going on, but apparently it's still like midday, which makes sense considering like it seems like all the Dark Triad all the Dark Triad invasions happen like simultaneously, so it makes sense that it's all like the exact same time. But at the end of the fight, we did get to see like that flashback between Luck and Gaj, and him talking about like kind of making his own true magic spell. And we did get to see him do that, his true lightning magic Ceranos, and we got to see it like literally punch through Savekin. And I thought this was like kind of dope because I didn't expect it to have like this like hole in him. Like they really did like kind of like show Luck punching a like lightning hole through him, which was really dope to see. I didn't think that it would take him to like I want to say this right, but to me it seemed like it took Luck a little while to charge that up. I kind of thought the move just happened faster, but I guess like the move itself is just fast, like not the actual charge up. The actual fight itself for Luck was dope. The only thing though that was really missing is I feel like it like when he like charged through him as lightning, I feel like that would have been like the perfect opportunity to have like some thunder happen in the background. Like I don't know if anybody else was thinking that, but just like for me personally, I thought that would have been a perfect moment for him to just like shoot through and then like you just like that like thunder at the very end. I think that would have been like a good touch. But like all in all, the episode was really dope just because of how much content it packed into one thing. As like an anime only, like if you don't read the manga, like these were coming out during COVID, so like some of these were like 11 pages, like 10, 11 pages. So these were like this fight was like 2.5 chapters when like in we got it in the second half of an episode. So it's like we're definitely moving really quickly. So it makes me really excited to know what's going to happen for the next episode or how much exactly they're going to cram into it. I will say this too, it kind of seems like they're going in a different order, kind of similar to how they did in the Elf arc, like how they kind of like moved around the Marileona and the Julius fight to make it happen like kind of more smoothly. It seems like this is happening too. They're moving around the Yami and Dante fight with Lux fight to kind of make things happen like smoother. I could have swore it happened it like a little bit differently. But aside from that, no, the episode overall was really good. I enjoyed it. You know, there was a lot into it. I know that we got a lot more fights coming up, so they're probably saving a lot of the budget for some of the more higher profile fights, which I'm not necessarily mad at. Still kind of like more so curious about Gray's true name and that kind of thing surrounding Gray after seeing this again. Like seeing the episode definitely put it back in the forefront of my mind. But aside from that, let me know how you guys feel about the episode down below. If you guys liked it, if you had disliked it, let me know how you guys feel about Yami's dope moment with the EI slash against Dante, as well as the Ceranos or true lightning magic Ceranos against Savekin. Aside from that, make sure you guys like the video as well as subscribe to the channel for more Black Clover content. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all in my next video.